the
Yes.
woman of the hour.
That's right.
The first diva to main event Raw in a long, long time.
I know.
How'd you feel about that?
It was such an honor. It was honestly a surreal feeling because over a decade, Vince was telling us that women have not closed the show, and the fact that he trusted Steph and I to do it was just amazing. I almost felt like it wasn't real, but wow, I can't get any higher than this in my career.
I mean, it seems like you're enjoying it. It feels like an incredible time for you and Steph.
You have no idea. It has been so much fun. And, I think for myself, too, is I was never given a lot of promos. I concentrate a lot more in my in-ring work and getting better there. So to be given this opportunity and for them to trust me, I'm like, oh, my gosh, okay. Here I go.
It's got a real attitude to it as well. I was watching videos last night and you were in the crowd and slapping Steph and the both of you being arrested. And, there's a lot going on. It's great.
It's like Orange is the New Black, you know what I mean? We're like these angry bitches just getting at each other. It's crazy.
It's awesome. And what can fans expect from the actual match? How are you preparing? And is Daniel Bryan training you in any way?
He is,
Oh, he is?
which is why you saw the yes lock get put on her. He's actually showed me 10 different ways to get into it, which has been awesome. But he has been helping me out so much. And, the one thing is I'm going to take it to Steph. And I understand that the one thing about Stephanie is she has power. She can manipulate anyone.
She can.
They
really
are
can
just
manipulate.
She was just insulting the both of you.
I was.
Oh, well,
I
thank
was
you.
completely insulting
Brian, can you
guys.
believe this? I mean, she was insulting us.
Well, I assume she was insulting you.
Yeah, because I actually did say Brian
Brian what?
is he's taught me so much and he's
What would
made
you
me go
call
to the
this?
next level.
This isn't a photo bomb, is it? It's like a
video bomb.
Video bomb?
Yeah, I already bombed him.
Right.
He
And
actually
then-
bombed me, so then I bombed you back.
Okay. So the topic of conversation amongst all of these things has been the difference between us and Nicole's materialism.
People still talking about that.
People
I
are
didn't
still-
ask you about that, did
Yeah.
I? And I
See,
didn't ask
this
you about
is
that.
the thing, is I'm not materialistic. I enjoy nice things and nice materials.
Very nice jewelry.
Thank you very much. And why wouldn't I? He calls it being materialistic. I don't brag about it. I feel very blessed and grateful that I get to wear these nice things. And, when they make it, why not buy it and support it and honor it, right?
So the burglar should have come to you and John's house.
For
Yes.
sure.
Basically.
No.
He would have had a much
Everything
better
we
day.
have is so fake at our house.
I'm
It
telling
is-
all burglars all throughout the country, do not
Ryan!
come to our house.
Oh, my- do
Go
not
to John and
listen to
Nicole's
him.
house.
And the address?
And the
Yeah,
address.
The address is Phoenix, Arizona. Actually, you're going to get into double lock if you come into my house to take my things.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have to say the robbers walked into Brian our house and they were probably like, this sucks.
I
Daniel was
was
just
saying
saying
the same
that.
thing. There
We
was
talked
no
about
better
that.
house than to go into and be so disappointed. I mean, I don't mean that in a bad way, but if you want recycled goods, it'd be perfect.
Yeah, recycled
A wooden watch?
Exactly.
And you know who gave him that wooden watch?
You did not. You gave
One
me
of
the
them.
box.
The best sister-in-law ever?
I gave him the watch.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, one of the watches was from
That
your
was
birthday.
for your birthday.
And the jewelry box.
And the box.
Oh, I thought it was just the box. You had told me that you had gotten me the watch.
Domestic.
He's kidding. He's family, right? You can't live with them and you can't live without them.
Do you have a lot of arguments, you and Daniel?
Actually, no. You know what it
You must
is?
spend a lot of time together.
We do. No, well, we disagree, absolutely. But, it's really funny because he's very quiet and, when he gets mad, he'll just kind of be like, I don't like what you're doing right now or what you're saying, and I just need to go in the other room to decompress. Where I'm like, damn it! And, I voice it really loud, and he's like, oh, you raised your voice. And I'm like, that's not raising my voice. And he's like, that was raising your voice. So that's how we argue, which is weird. I'm more, I think, the man, and he's the woman in the relationship. But we rarely do. Because I think what it is, too, is he and I are kind of at a point in our relationship. It's let's talk about things. If something bothers you, don't wait 2 months down the road where we have a blowout. It's just say it. We're human. It's you know what? Maybe I sound crazy, but that kind of bothered me, what you said. And then he'll just be like, oh, I didn't mean like that. It's okay, cool. So
It's a lot easier that way, isn't it?
It is.
I keep things inside sometimes
really? See, I
and
told-
let it brew for a couple of days. It's stupid.
Yeah, well, and I told him when we first started dating, I go, listen, I'm needy. I need you to text me, hug me, kiss me all the time. If you don't like it, then go.
Yeah.
Also, I have to speak my mind whenever I don't have a filter. And it's either I don't speak it, and months down the road, you're going to see this raging, human, or just let me say it out loud. And sometimes I'm like, oh, that was stupid what I said. Or, like maybe I have a point and you could just tell me like how to fix it. Yeah. And he was like, okay, great. You're crazy, but I like it. So,
it works.
Yeah.
And just very quickly, how was the wedding? Congratulations.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. It was just amazing. It was so beautiful and touching, and Bryan's vows, I mean, those words I'll remember for the rest of my life. But it was.
Did he write them himself?
Yes, we wrote our own vows. Amazing. And he outbeat me, which is kind of sad. I'm like, you're the guy. Like, his vows, I was like, and he went first, and I was like, oh, I have to read mine now. Like, his are so great. And he cried. I didn't cry because I'm not a crier. It's just, I'm a really strong woman.
He is the woman in the relationship, isn't he?
He is. I'm like
even
the
with that
bulldog. I'm like the one who's like Bryan. He'll order like, let's say, a shrimp dish, and all of a sudden they'll bring him a pasta, and he'll be like, oh, I don't want to say anything. I'm like, no, you can get what you ordered. Just say something. And he's like, no, I don't want. I'm like, oh, I'll say it. And he's like, oh, okay.
He is the nicest WWE superstar we've ever met. He's a lovely man.
I tell everyone, he's the nicest human being you'll ever meet in your life. You're just like, they make him this great, and they do.
And you're the bulldog.
I am the feisty little like Latin like wife. So
who's going to take it to Stephanie this Sunday?
You have no idea. And actually, not only my ring work have I been training, but I've been doing CrossFit, and I'm ready. I am so ready for this match. I'm ready to take it to Steph. And the thing is, I know she has tricks up her sleeve. The one thing she has is power. She's great at manipulating people, which we all saw with Megan. Like, really. And I am ready for all of that.
Well, we can't wait.
Thank you.
Genuinely really excited about the match.
Oh, thank you so much.
Pleasure to see you.